Committees, Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Sir, I am so anxious for you to sit across the table from Christopher Wray. What's the first question you got for him?
Oh, there are so many questions. The question I have, because I don't think it was thoroughly vetted and discussed enough, is what were they doing having an undercover agent in traditional Roman Catholic churches? Why are they going after Roman Catholics? Freedom of religion and freedom of speech are two of our most important tenets of our freedom and of our Constitution. Why were they going after parents? These are the types of questions that are going to come up who really love their children and wanted to be involved in their education. Why were they not helping and protecting those that were victims of violence when they happened to be pro-life? Mm-hmm. Why are they so unfair in treating their whistleblowers? Why is it that they used false information to go after a former president? Now we know is true. That information obviously has been revealed that it was completely false from Dencheco. Why did they use that? Why would they actually try to destroy a president? Why did they raid Mar-a-Lago with enough of a force to invade a foreign capital? I mean, it's one question after another after another. This FBI is rotten to the core. It is politicized, it is weaponized, and it's infected. And we are in deep trouble. You know, it used to be that the FBI protected all of us against bad people. Mm-hmm. Now we, the people, need protection from the FBI.
Well, you know, Congressman, one of the things, too, it's people like me watch this, and we're so frustrated by the fact that you might ask these fantastic questions, all of which that you have like 5 minutes to ask, but they don't answer. They just keep stonewalling and stonewalling and Is there a mechanism that, like, I would love for you to just try to ask one question over and over again to hold his feet to the fire to make sure that he does answer it, then all those, but do you think you're going to get any real answers out of him?
So what we're going to do, just so folks understand, and I thank you so much for following this and being involved in it because it's important. What we're going to do is we're going to take the lead on different issues. Like, for example, I happen to be a Roman Catholic. I was particularly offended and angered at this. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of this FBI, and I'm going to really go after him on that. I could spend hours going after him on a bunch of different things, and different individual members are, and try to really press them over and over again. But you're right. We subpoena them. The FBI really breaks the law. We give them a subpoena that we want unredacted copies of the memos. For example, in the FBI situation where they were going after Catholics, they don't give you unredacted. So we're going to push for that. We want to know what their plan is to restructure. So God forbid this never happens again. Mm-hmm. Are they going to go after Jews? Are they going to go after Greek Orthodox? Are they going to go after evangelicals? So that's an issue I'm going to focus on. But there's much, much more. As we know from the Durham report, they were using agents, literally international agent, that is a bad guy, and paying them hundreds of thousands of dollars of your tax dollars. Again, understand there are folks in the FBI now in powerful positions who are not on America's side. I know that sounds so harsh to say. So of course they aren't doing it because the DOJ is controlled by the administration. The FBI is controlled by the administration. Sure. All these organizations. But we need a new president, and we need a Senate that really does something.
Well, you're absolutely right. That can't come fast enough, sir. But real quick, I got a couple seconds left. I want to ask you, though, the domestic terrorists that they were naming, people like me who pounded the podium were like, get the masks off my kids, let them learn, stop teaching them crazy stuff that should be held for, you know, X-rated online things. I want to know if they charged anybody that they alleged were domestic terrorists, if they charged them with any crimes, or if the whole thing was a farce.
And we got to dig in more and find. I believe at the end of the day it was a farce, but you never know with this FBI, with this weaponized, horrible FBI, what they would do. They absolutely would take. Look, they have whistleblowers, their own whistleblowers, and they're going after them, and they're trying to hurt them.
It's unbelievable. Well, Congressman, fortunately, we have people like you to stand up. We appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow, Congressman Jeff Van Drew.
And we will not give up.
Yes. All right, coming up, from schools to now doctors' offices, Elon Musk advises parents